Hey everyone, it's Chris from Rat Race Rebellion. If you've been looking for a remote job and as you review job descriptions, you start to feel like, maybe I don't have all of the skills or qualifications that I need to apply for this position, but at the same time, you're not prepared to go back to school or you can't afford to go back to school. Today, I want to show you some online courses that you can take for free that make great additions to your remote work resume. And they're not going to cost you a penny. And some of them are backed by big companies or endorsed and used by big companies like Google and Microsoft and Harvard and other major universities, and they're not going to cost you a penny. So let's go ahead and dive in and we'll have a look at some of those. The first site I'm taking you to is trailhead.salesforce.com. And this site is actually, or these courses are actually put out by Salesforce. If you've been looking for marketing or sales or customer service positions, there's a very good chance that you've seen a request for people who have Salesforce experience. And if you don't have it, you may be thinking that they're looking for people who have sales experience, when in fact, what they're talking about, Salesforce, which is a cloud-based customer relationship management software. And it's used a lot by people who are not only in sales, but who are in analytics and marketing and customer service and an array of other types of jobs that they do as well. So it's definitely a good thing to learn how to use if you're interested in careers that involve any of those tasks. And you'll find yourself here again, trailhead.salesforce.com. To get a look at and to get started in any of their courses, all you have to do is go to this menu right here, not the top menu, but the second one, where you'll find opportunities to look at different things that you can learn, as well as credentials and certifications that you can earn, and a link to their community as well, so that you'll be able to interact with other people who are learning in the same way that you are. I'm going to go to Learn. And you can see that we have opportunities here to follow guided learning paths, and that's going to give you some very specific career options that you may be looking at, and you can pick and choose from those. And depending on what level you're at, you can let them know that as well. So if you want just the basics, if you really need to start from the bottom up, you'll be able to choose courses that are focused on beginners. And of course, they also have intermediate and advanced. One of the other things we can do from the Learn menu is to go to Trail Mixes. And that's where you get to pick and choose exactly what you want to learn, things that you think you really want to use to supplement your resume and your skill set. So you'll be able to come through here, and I would suggest getting started with their Get Started with Trailhead, and then also their Beginner's Quest. From there, you can scroll down and start looking at other options that they have. It's a good place to start. One of the things that I really like about Salesforce's Trailblazer site is they also have a career paths feature. And if we just go to Learn and click on Career Paths, it will take us through to this page where you have a couple of different things that you can do. If you click on this Get Started button, it will give you an opportunity to do a self-assessment and explore different career options. You can create a plan and what they call skill up, so learn the skills that you need to succeed in that role, and then advice on how to land an opportunity or a job in that role. The other part of the career path section, which I think is pretty cool, is if you scroll down, it will give you an overview of some of the different types of positions that people who have Salesforce skills are landing, what the median pay is for those positions, and then give you more information about them. So let's take a look at this Salesforce administrator position that has a median salary of $86,000 a year US. And if we click on Learn More, it takes us through to a page where we can click on Get Started. It will take you through to a series of videos with information about what that position is. It will give you some learning objectives. It will tell you what the required skills are to land and succeed in one of those positions, what the key responsibilities are, and a bunch of other information. And that will help you figure out even more whether or not it's the best route for you. So Trailhead by Salesforce is a great tool for a lot of different types of positions where you might feel that you need to beef up your skills. Now let's head over and have a look at what Microsoft has to offer by way of free courses that could help you land a job. And for that, I'm going to head over to learn.microsoft.com. This site isn't very fancy to look at, but it is loaded with good information. Now that we're on their homepage, I'm going to go ahead and click on this Discover drop-down menu. And from there, I'll click on Training. This is going to be where we figure out what all of their courses are, and you can pick and choose those that will work best for you. Now, bear in mind, these are going to be tech-focused courses, but they're going to run the gamut, everything from learning basically general information about Windows to coding and everything in between. So we'll see currently they have 4,817 courses, and you can filter them by product, by the role that you serve with the company or that you're looking for a job in with the company, your level, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced user or student. And you'll be able to choose whether you want to choose a course or a learning path or a module. But this will give you a chance to sort of screen through and see what they have available so that you can pick and choose what works best for you. For example, let's say that you want to learn basically about Windows. You can go ahead and click off Windows here. And then let's say you're a beginner, you'll click on beginner, and that's going to serve up the courses that they feel best fit the criteria that you gave them in that left-hand column. So that's Microsoft from the learn.microsoft.com perspective. Next, I want to show you where you can find some more courses about how to use Microsoft's most used tools. And those are the ones that you'll find in Microsoft Office. And we actually have those on the Rat Race Rebellion website. So first thing I want to do is pop over to ratracerebellion.com. We'll click on this link at the top, free work from home job finding course or free WFH job finding course. Once you're on this page for Module 8, you'll scroll past the video content and down into our links and resources section, where if you scroll down, you'll find our section on how to beef up your credentials with free training and resources. And you'll see here we have links to learning more about Microsoft Word, Outlook, Excel, and PowerPoint. And if you click on any of those links, you'll see that it's going to walk you through the basics. So a quick start, introducing you to Word, teaching you how to write and edit and format text and laying out pages and all of those other things that you'll need to know to be able to work efficiently in a job where they're telling you that you need to be proficient in the use of Word. So don't click on the unlock now, because although that looks like a button you should click on, that's just going to try to sell you Microsoft 365. But what you'll do is you'll just click on the module that you're interested in, and it's going to take you through each of those modules. Next, I want to take you to edX, that's edx.org. And they have some amazing courses here. And you can see from their homepage right here, they work hand in hand with some major universities. So Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT, Harvard and Berkeley and Boston University. They also work with Google and University of Cambridge. And you can keep scrolling because you'll see that they just go on and on and on with companies and colleges. So to find their free courses, I'm just going to click on Explore All Courses right here below that entry box. Click on Explore All Courses, because that's going to give you a menu on the left-hand side where you can click on what you're interested in. Now, one of the things that I see popping up right away is this Remote Work Revolution for Everyone. And that's put out by Harvard University. One of the things that I think is kind of cool about that is a lot of companies who would like to hire remote workers would love for those remote workers to have a good understanding of or experience in working remotely, because it is kind of a different beast. And I think, how cool would it be if you were able to put on your resume that you had completed the Remote Work Revolution for Everyone course by Harvard University? You get to work Harvard University into your resume that way. So, I mean, that's just one of the things that I think is so cool about these courses. And you can see that already a lot of people are enrolled. Currently, they have 105,000 people enrolled. You just go ahead, you enroll, you can get yourself into these courses. One of the things that's really great about edX is everything is free, unless you're getting into one of their executive level courses or one of their boot camps. You should be able to participate in any of these courses at no charge. So if you scroll down again, this left-hand column, you'll be able to pick and choose those items that pertain most to you, your interests, and those areas that you'd like to beef up for your resume to land the kind of jobs that you're looking for. And again, I love the fact that you'll be able to put in that your training came through Berkeley or Boston University or Babson or as I said, Harvard. These are great things to be able to add to your resume. And just like the previous one that I showed you, you're able to check off whether you're introductory, intermediate, or advanced. So choose your level. And you can also choose different languages, which is lovely. A lot of them don't have that option, but they do here at edX. So lots of great information there for beefing up your resume. Next, we'll go to cognitiveclass.ai. And the way that they describe themselves is that they're an online learning platform offering a range of courses and resources to help people become data and AI ready. We all hear about AI every day, and we all have different feelings and different emotions about it. But at the end of the day, AI is going to play an important role in so many jobs out there. So it's not a bad idea to get ahead of the learning curve and at least be able to wrap your mind around how it works. And if you discover that you really love it, then you can start to weave that into your knowledge base and put that into your resume as well. Cognitiveclass.ai is a good place to get started with that. Once you're here on their homepage, just click on that Start Learning link, and it's going to give you a list of different courses that they have available. And their courses are all free. And you'll see that they're all marked beginner or intermediate so that you can dive into the ones that most pertain to you. And of course, they have advanced courses as well. So AI, definitely something if you're at all technically inclined or just curious about AI generally, it's a great place to begin that AI education journey. Next, we'll jump over to Allison.com. That's ALISON.com. Allison.com is a great place to find a wide variety of free online courses. And you can get certificates or diplomas for them as well. You can take the entire course and you can take it without getting a printout certificate, even though you've completed it. You can pay, I believe it's somewhere in that like $20 range to get a downloadable PDF copy of your certificate if you want it that way. Some people like to have a hard copy of things, but the courses themselves are free. And as I said, they cover the waterfront. There's all kinds of different courses available. We'll start by clicking on Explore Courses or mousing over Explore Courses, then clicking on this View All Free Courses link. And that's going to bring up literally all of their free courses. Now, rather than scroll through everything, you can scroll through this menu at the top, which scrolls to the right, with the different parent categories, if you will. And each of those categories has a bunch of courses under it. So for example, under personal development, they have over 1,200 courses. Under business, 1,500. Sales and marketing, 326. So choose the category that the skill that you're most interested in is likely to fall under. Head over there. Let's say you're interested in personal development. And then within personal development, they have a whole other menu with the different subcategories. So everything from health and therapy to mental health to childcare, productivity, has art and design, public speaking, management. So all kinds of different things. Then just choose your course and click on the Start Learning button, and you'll be able to get right in there and get started on those courses. For those of you who feel like this is all well and good, but I need some core computer skills to even begin to think about doing any of these other things that you just talked about, Chris, this is the site for you. I want you to come to edu.gcfglobal.org. All right, so gcfglobal.org. And once you get here, click on Browse Topics. By the way, if you're not catching all of these URLs or website addresses, I'll be dropping them into the descriptions below. And I'm also including a link to a post that's on the Rat Race Rebellion site that includes these and other places where you can go to beef up your skills to build out your resume. So here at gcf.global, this is one of the sections for those of you who have more remedial skills. Want you to take a look at. So it's computer basics, basic computer skills, how to manage the mouse, typing tutorials. And then it also has email basics, how to use Gmail, and then beyond email. It will introduce you to different browsers. So Chrome, Firefox, and Edge, and then the basics of using those browsers. Some information about online safety and social media, and then of course, different operating systems. And they have a bunch of them on here. So everything from Windows XP and 7 and 98 right on up through Windows 10. They don't have anything beyond Windows 10 on here just yet. So yeah, this is a great jumping off place for some of you who feel like, yeah, need the basics. And then once I have that foundation, I can build on the other skills. I hope that helps all of you who feel like you wish you had more skills or more confidence in some of the skills that you do have that you wish you could build up a little bit. There are so many free resources out there at your disposal. Use them. It doesn't take a lot of time to build your skills and build your confidence and then build your resume to make you a more attractive remote hire. If you like this kind of information and you're serious about finding a remote job, I encourage you to hit that subscribe button below. And when you do, ding the bell. That will set you up for notifications every time we upload new content. And of course, on your search for legitimate remote jobs, please stop by the ratracerebellion.com website, where we post screened legitimate remote job leads Monday through Friday every week. And we also have a newsletter that comes out by email, again, Monday through Friday, that will help make sure that you stay in the loop on everything that we're posting and additional content as well. You can get that newsletter by looking in the upper right-hand corner of any page on the Rat Race Rebellion site and just clicking on that subscribe and entering your email address. That will get you all set up. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you back here soon for our next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.